Welcome to the Abundance Hack Show, where we are inspiring you to ditch the outdated beliefs, release the blocks, and fully embrace your sovereignty so you can confidently expand to allow more love, joy, and aligned success in your life. I am Niajae, your conscious accountability partner, reminding you that abundance is your birthright. Hey M&Ms, thank you for tuning into the Abundance Hack Show. What are you manifesting in your life today? I am back on board with the chakra series. So I took a break the last solo episode to just really address some things that were weighing heavy on my heart. I had to address them. I created this podcast to be a safe space for others to share their voice and for me to share my voice as well. So I had to take a little break, but I'm back. And today we are diving into the heart chakra. So if you haven't tuned in to root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus, definitely do so. But today we are doing a deep dive into our heart center. All right, so the heart chakra, obviously one of the most important ones. And I know I say that about every chakra because they all are important. But this one is important because it rules love. And I think that our purpose here is to return to love. Have you heard of Marianne Williamson? She has a book, Return to Love. It's her interpretation of A Course in Miracles. So that's some really deep work that I'm sure I will touch on at some point in this podcast, but I do believe that we are love. I believe that we're here to love, to be loved, and to figure out how we can return to love, that unconditional, pure love. And then we have all of these blocks that prevent us from loving and receiving love to our maximum capacity. But I believe that our time here in this time, space, and reality is to return to love, that pure, unconditional, divine love. That's my theory. So, the heart chakra, the element is air and the color is green. Now, the color is green, but rose quartz is pink, and there's a lot of pink crystals that are associated with the heart chakra as well. But if you look at any chakra chart, the color of the heart chakra is green. So just to put that out there, if you see something that's pink, it still is associated with the heart chakra. So the heart chakra controls our center for love, self love, love for others, and also compassion, empathy, and forgiveness. Our heart chakra also controls joy. So, have you ever felt like just so happy and excited you feel like your heart is going to explode? There was a year, I don't know what year it was, but there was a year where I said, I want to have as many experiences that bring me so much joy that I feel like my heart is going to explode. Because obviously, it's not going to explode when we have those moments where our hearts are so full of happiness and joy. What happens is it expands our capacity for receiving love and joy. And then we can allow more in. And this is a really important concept that I talk about in Abundant and Aligned Society all the time, is expanding your capacity to receive joy, receive passion, receive pleasure, receive abundance without questioning it, without dissecting it and feeling like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop because this is too good to be true. So, really expanding your capacity to receive joy. That's what the heart chakra is all about for me. I found something really powerful that I like to read to you in reference to the chakras up until the heart chakra. The root chakra is earth, steady and grounded. The sacral chakra is water, bringing fertile creativity. The solar plexus is the fire in the belly required to transform that grounded creativity into positive action. Air disperses and integrates spiritual understanding of love, compassion, and connection to everything we encounter. Air, like love, is within and all around us. I found that so powerful, and it's so perfect to talk about the chakras up until the heart chakra. And like I said, the element is air. So you don't think about air, it's just there, just like love. So the heart chakra is always activated and always dispersing energy. So really, really powerful and important chakra. Okay, so what does an underactive heart chakra look like? Now, quick recap, underactive means there's a blockage. It's not getting enough energy or dispersing enough energy. So, an underactive heart chakra looks like the inability to forgive others or move on from past experiences. So, just like holding a grudge, not forgiving someone, still being angry at someone and holding on to pain, trauma, and heartache. This looks like someone who's withdrawn, lacking empathy, prone to isolating themselves and extreme isolation because empath is a really big thing where people are saying like empaths need time alone to recharge, so not isolation in that way but like literally isolating themselves for extreme periods of time, and then being overly critical of yourself, so someone who is talking bad to themselves, they have negative self-talk. Now, an overactive heart chakra, this again, quick recap, overactive means it's dispersing too much energy. So, an overactive heart chakra looks like someone who is codependent, needy, overly emotional, loss, and don't have a sense of their own identity. They don't have any personal boundaries and extreme people pleasing. So, someone who doesn't have healthy boundaries and they're really attached to people or their partner. This looks like someone who can't be alone. They can't be single for a period of time because they have that codependency. So that's an overactive heart chakra. So, a balanced heart chakra allows you to live life with kindness, compassion towards others and yourself, and it allows you to have deep bonds and connections with others, and the ability to recognize we are all connected and love is the ultimate healing force. The heart chakra also cultivates respect for yourself and others. That's where the people pleasing comes in. So, if someone is an extreme people pleaser, they're not respecting themselves because they're people pleasing at the detriment of their own health, energy, and time. So, really having respect for others and also really having respect for yourself. And a balanced heart chakra allows you to understand others' ideas, thoughts, and boundaries. So, making sure you have healthy boundaries and also having a good understanding of others' healthy boundaries and not feeling triggered when people communicate their boundaries to you. So, a balanced heart chakra is going to help you navigate those situations where I believe that having conversations around expectations and boundaries is so important. It's being respectful of yourself and it's being respectful of others. And a lot of that sits in the heart chakra. Well, it actually it actually starts from the solar plexus and goes up to the heart chakra because I think that the two, with them being so close, some of the topics are intertwined. So solar plexus, if you remember, is about discipline and self-worth, which goes right into respect and just like setting those healthy boundaries. And not to get ahead, but it goes into throat chakra next because it's communicating your expectations, boundaries, needs, and desires. So let me not get ahead of myself. But do you see how it's all intertwined? It's all connected. So it's really important that we focus on balancing all of the chakras so they're all working in harmony. That is the key.
What do you do for energetic self care? Life challenges us. However, we have tools to help us navigate the transitions, release trapped emotions, maintain positive energy, and expand to allow more joy and excitement. Abundant and Aligned Society is an energetic self care accountability program that helps you go from stress and anxiety, fight or flight, to operating from a place of abundance and alignment. Go to niajae.com/society for more information and start vibrating higher.
All right, so how exactly do you balance your heart chakra? One way is you can volunteer, and it's like volunteer your time and energy. If you want to volunteer money, that too, but it's just doing something that makes you feel good. So don't do it for the gram. Don't do it so you can post it online. Do it so you feel good in your heart that you made some type of contribution. And that feel good feeling is going to really activate and get that heart chakra going. So, another way is to go outside, get some fresh air. The element for heart chakra is air. So, getting outside and getting fresh air is so good for you. Now, I read somewhere recently that a 10-minute walk will brighten your mood. Now, obviously, I live in Florida, so we have good weather all year long. But for someone who lives somewhere where it may be cold or snowing, I know this may be a little challenging, but if you can get outside and get some fresh air, it's really going to do so much good and benefit your mental and emotional well-being. So, something else you can do to balance your heart chakra is do something you're passionate about. I am really passionate about dance. When I dance, or if I go see a show where they're dancing and the people are just like passionate, like that fills my heart. I love music. Music and dance were my first love. And just dancing really gets me. It's something I'm super passionate about, all forms of dance. So do something you're passionate about. If you're passionate about music, if you're passionate about poetry, if you're passionate about art, do something that you're passionate about, and that is going to just activate that heart chakra. And this is not something that came up when I researched it, but this is just me throwing in my 2 cents. Cuddle or hug someone that you love. So, cuddling, like exchanging loving energy, like if you're in a relationship, there's nothing better than cuddles from the person that you are like madly in love with, you know? So, cuddling is really good, or hugging someone and hugging them heart to heart. So, we have those hugs where you're like shoulder tap and you're like, your body is pushed out away from them, but like actually embracing someone and hugging them heart to heart. So go to where your heart is up against their heart. That is so healing for our heart chakra. So healing. And I feel like people have gotten really squirmish, especially with hugs. I have a mom who is very much so one of those like pat your shoulder or pat your back kind of hug, but like she's like very distant, and or she'll go like cheek to cheek like mwah, mwah, like that. And so she doesn't like actually like hug you, which is probably why I had so many issues as a child, because I didn't receive like nurturing and affection. I'm laughing because it's true. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm laughing because I've done a lot of work around this, and really diving into like my own adult attachment style around how I was raised. And so this is something that I invite you to peel the layers back, and also do it with care. Take full responsibility for your own well-being. If you start to peel some layers back, or uncover something, or open up a Pandora's box, and there's some pain or trauma there, definitely reach out to a trauma-informed professional. I just want to have that full disclosure there, that if you start to unpack some of this stuff, it could bring up something that is potentially painful or traumatic. But I can laugh about it now because I've done a tremendous amount of inner work. But I truly believe that human embrace, that heart to heart hug, and really holding each other is very nurturing and healing to our hearts. So all of the chakras can be balanced by meditation, sound therapy, crystals, and aromatherapy. So, obviously, sound therapy is my thing. If you want to schedule a chakra balancing session with me, I do them in person and virtually. Definitely reach out to me. And meditation, I have a lot of meditations on Abundant and Aligned Society to balance all of the chakras, to expand your heart chakra, to allow more joy and abundance in. And then crystals, rose quartz is a really good one. I mean, rose quartz is the chakra for love. So, definitely a good crystal to have around. If you are in a relationship, I highly recommend having two pieces of rose quartz on your nightstand on both sides. So, just with feng shui, they say you should have the same size nightstand on both sides of your bed, and placing two pieces of rose quartz on both sides. Or if you don't have nightstands, because some people don't, you can place it under a pillow or under the bed, but make sure it's on both sides just to create that balance in a relationship or marriage. And aromatherapy, I believe the main essential oil for the heart chakra is rose. So now rose is a precious oil. So more of like the fragrance oil, because the pure essential oil is really expensive. So rose fragrances, roses, flowers make people happy and bring out that love and joy inside. So really just whatever you love, like what do you love? Ask yourself that question. What do I love? Write a list of 10 things you love. And I want to hear about it. So this is what you can do. I always ask that you tag me on Instagram so I know that you're watching. I can't see who's tuning in on Spotify or iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts. The best way that I can know that you're tuning in and you're finding value in this is if you tag me on Instagram. I'm most active on Instagram. So if you screenshot where you're tuning in from and then type out 10 things that you love, or you can email me if you don't want to do it on your story or post it. You can totally email me and tell me 10 things you love, because you sharing your love with me will make me happy and it's going to help activate my heart chakra. And then we're all just full of love. How can you not be excited when you're talking about love and a heart chakra? So I hope you found value in this. Definitely let me know. I always, always, always love to hear from you guys. And I will be back with the next solo episode talking about the throat chakra. If you have any questions about any of the chakras, ones that we've discussed or ones that are coming up, definitely message me. You can message me on Instagram, or you can email me at contact@niajae.com. And I love talking about chakras. So let me know if you are enjoying this little mini chakra series I have going on here. All right, M&Ms, until next time, make sure you are opening up your heart chakra and be decadent. Thank you for tuning in to the Abundance Hack Show. I would love to hear from you. Leave your comments and questions, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our yummy episodes. Every time you leave a 5-star rating or review, I do my happy dance.